Looks like there's another node on the other side. Through that door.
Go do your thing.
How to get to that node on the other side? Okay, there's a platform down there. I think I can reach it if I glide.
Mark 1.
This easy?
By 20%. Engage mountain distribution chain. Zeta. Transfer secondary antigens to materials B5 and 12.
Oh, looks like I can't climb it. Oh! Ah, frick.
I think I can hitch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Assessment complete.
What the same? What the heck?
These carriers are moving a lot of weapons. What is Hephaestus up to?
Increase incendiary loadout for
Hello Jaden X1 and everyone.
Burrow, above us. She's in the air.
Don't let go, Aloy.
Yep, wasn't planning on it.
What up, James?
activate Gamma Matrix 5.
Ride's over. Time to let go. Okay. Now what? Should be
Sony
able to
event
go onto that
scheduled at
platform
5
down
p.m.
there.
homeboy.
Unit G Mark 1.
The what?
Increase throughput by 20%.
Tomorrow.
Ah, I just heard about that. I just heard about the state of play, but it's gonna focus on the Japanese developers, though. Yeah, it's gonna focus on the Japanese play. Well, developer.
Transfer secondary antigens to materials B5 and 12.
Oh.
Yeah,
There's the note.
I heard about that through a streamer named HMK on YouTube. He practically said the same thing you said, but he also said what he was talking about, though, about how it's going to revolve around Japanese developers. So whatever they're developing, I guess they're showcasing through PlayStation.
Assessment Alpha.
Who is Hephaestus? What is it want?
This long drought in gaming is getting overwhelming.
Taken over facilities below to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. They used to be part of something good.
It is.
Something called Gaia. More of those cables covering that door. I think we're almost at the core. Be ready.
You got your back.
Oh no. What has Hephaestus done to her? Turned into a weapon. which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then, Plain Song. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
You know what we have to do. Are you ready? We have to get down there.
That dome of light. Is it protecting the machine?
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down.
Yeah, once after that, it's freaking showtime.
Here we go. I'm sorry, Fa.
Oh, I think. Whoa! Oh, what the heck? Oh, goody. They've unleashed the chickens. And the scrappers! Oh, son of a... Oh, you big butt. Ah, you butt!
Machine's got heavy weapons on its back. If I can detach them, I can use them against it.
Slapping.
What? It was on me. It was on me, James. If it doesn't slide, for the love of... Oh, crap. You big old behemoth! Yeah, you like that? Ooh, good thing I cleared out.
I need ammo first.
Yeah! That's not what I want. Jump your wall, you butt!
Here comes some arrows!
Well, throw it to me quickly! So I won't have to get burnt! Oh, shoot! What? Ouch! Youngin, I hate this rhinoceros piece of garbage. Yeah, robot god, my foot. My gosh. Oh! Oh yeah, I'm just peachy. I'm just real freaking peachy.
Jaden X1 it almost slipped, laughing.
Yeah, it almost slipped. I'm trying my best not to let it slip.
He really wants to cuss, laughing.
Amazing, isn't it, James? As I be preaching, no, as I've been saying, as I ought to, well, you know what I was about to say. Temptation is a very powerful enemy, and right now I'm trying to resist it as best as possible. Oh! Ah, that rhinoceros piece of garbage. Oh my gosh! Yeah, I need to stop this. Oh, what the frick? You! I am sick of you! Sit down! You ugly piece of garbage!
Let me know if you need any help.
It looks like he is trying to make you the new flame broiled wafer at Burger King.
Sure looks like it! Man, I'm not even doing any crapping.
Just won't die.
Oh, it's gonna die. It's gonna die. At some point. Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh! If I were to take out the daggone thing's horns, that would make me much happy. Much happy. Punk? Hasta la vista, you freaking chicken.
It's done.
We cleared out the machine.
Boarding a machine that nearly killed us?
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe.
Look, so if you want, you can go back home.
Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
Up we go.
There's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning. Aloy, the core. My focus is showing holograms on it.
They look like machines.
Overrides. Knowledge on how to tame machines. Crafting overrides. Wish I knew how to restore them. And there's data here from machines I haven't scanned yet.
Oh, great.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
I wonder what's in there.
Greetings, graduates of Cradle 9. Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
That doesn't sound good.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here. What exactly was this place?
Seen anything like it before?
No. There. That's our way out.
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
What the heck? Hey, man.
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Oh, I'm not going back that way.
Blinding red. My gosh.
Are you doing okay, Zoe? Zoe?
All this. Minerva. Hephaestus. Gaia. This is what will help heal Plainsong?
It's hard to explain. I mean, I barely understand it, but yeah. It's what Aloy's been looking for this whole time.
Oh, I'm supposed to be going up. Oh, okay. Oh, there you guys go.
About Fa. There was no other way, right? No way to heal her?
You saw what Hephaestus turned her into. We had to stop her.
Right. Okay, I need to find where Minerva's hiding. I should look for a way to access the facility systems. Locked.
I just wanted to make sure.
Alert. Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. Huh. Might be able to pull that open. Let's see where this leads. I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Whew, about time. In here, I thought I was gonna need some sunglasses. Mama freaking Mia.
Looks like another part of the facility. Door's locked. Don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back, see what else I can find. Dead end. What are all those cables in the center for? Minerva's shutting me out.
What is Minerva trying to do? Whatever the
Guess I'm
heck.
not going that way.
Whatever the heck she's doing scares the crap out of me. And right now, as blinding as this daggone light is,
Looks like I should head up.
from the looks of it, yeah.
And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain. I'm close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
Nice.
might be able to glide to that ledge.
Time to take the leap of faith.
Beyond today.
So those rock pipes up there might lead me to a way back in. But how to reach them? Ah, another shaft.
Oh, goody. Going back into Code Red.
Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place.
Going down.
Alert. System core penetrated.
Whoa. Talk about Code Red. Dang.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Will I cease?
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her. Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code. Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. I'm not scanning data. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions? They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like... well, you.
What is this game turning into?
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Varl, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus. I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
Looks like an office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
So this place was here all this time. Built for people who would never show up.
Why didn't they?
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Faro? He... sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way. So this was supposed to be... the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
Oh, so I have to buy them. Okay, that's just great. That's wonderful. That's just freaking wonderful. Oh boy. Especially this hippo freaking potamus. Ah, but.
Well, I was able to repair some of the corrupted overrides. But it looks like I need data from more machine parts to fix the rest.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Indeed. What is this game turning into? What the heck?
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
This, excuse me. This would have been a nice training facility for me to hone Aloy's skills as a Nora. That would have been sweet.
What's this space for?
Shower.
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Oh.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
Hey, Gaia? Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it. Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did. With the help of machines.
What kind of machines, I wonder, besides the daggone
Through
dinosaurs?
that door is a trail that leads towards Plainsong.
So I could head back east if I need to, once we're done here.
What's all this stuff for?
This facility was designed to process an immense amount of data from the terraforming system. This is where it would have been stored. Aloy, you have now visited all accessible rooms of the facility.
Daggone right I did.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Oh, this bass is still kicking.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're... ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But 2 big ones first. Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of... strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
You're
Calculations
joking.
are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away. A distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Okay, so... what's so far away, and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship...
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up. Unless... I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
Dang. So we're dealing with the ascendants of Zenith. Ah, the freaking Spectres. If it's all the same to Gaia, if it's all the same to Aloy, I'll just call them Spectres, just to make it simple, at least for me.
We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving.
It feels like it's all over Forbidden West.
Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach, procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct.
Very
its
bad.
capabilities are essential.
Crap.
Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Aether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time.
Ah, dag.
But in all other respects, it will suffice.
One at a freaking time. That's just great.
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, all archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Faro.
Faro, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
All three of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
Why do I have a feeling there's going to be DLCs in place for these? But for now,
the three subordinate functions that you detected.
Get intel.
What do we know about them?
All three are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Aether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all three were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
Okay, I wanna hear this
The
again.
3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All
I wanna
3
hear
are
them
relevant
again.
to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular. In human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
This is exactly why I'm gonna start exploring. Because if I were to find cauldrons like that, then I would at least have a slight edge in, at least, at the very least, overriding some machines.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Every subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage. Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Crap! Freaking Hephaestus.
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. The merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
I will say this. Gaia looked like she's in her 30s, and she looked like a young Whoopi Goldberg.
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system...
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
Whatever the heck I missed, might as well repeat it.
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin. The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... how could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate? I don't think so.
WrestleMania is starting to get a whole lot interesting. About an hour ago, Stone Cold Steve Austin has just responded to Kevin Owens calling him out. And right now, I'm going with option one with what Austin was saying. That he's one dumb wrestler for calling him out. I almost thought that Randy Orton was going to call him out, because then it would have been a very interesting match. The Viper versus the Rattlesnake. Instead, it's going to be the Dummy versus the Rattlesnake. So, well, hey, you know what? I'm just going to leave it at that before I start mouthing off myself. Because knowing Austin's history and making someone's life a living nightmare, KO has no absolute idea what the heck he just triggered. But I think I'll let him figure that one out.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Figures.
So if the Descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates. They appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive
Oh my
counterpart.
gosh!
For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
And now I just missed the rest of what she done said because Mama X1 was trying to burn the kitchen down. Oy. Well. Alright.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case, you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Ether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire. However, it appears to be in the middle of Tenakth territory.
Great.
My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert.
This is why I should have explored.
My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Aether, somewhere in Tenakth's territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
I think I'll take the Aether for 500, because I think level 22 and level 24 is gonna kick my behind.
I think I'll head for Aether.
Then I will assign Aether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere. Okay. Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Varzenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot to process. This game has just transformed into something beyond Metal Gear. And as far as I'm concerned, I'm already dealing with multiple Metal Gears throughout the Forbidden West joint.
Back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong's doing after the attack.
Are you sure?
Yes. I think it'll be better this way.
After you, Aloy.
I need to head further west. To, get more of Gaia's components. Make her stronger. You two can stay here in the meantime. And Gaia can help get you up to speed. I'm not trying to shut you out. It's like training.
Actually, I'm gonna go back east to get Erend. Bring him here. Look, allies, friends,
This
can help.
woman here.
We have a place to stay now. And like you said, Gaia can teach us, catch us up. It'll be okay.
Okay. Take these then.
One to wear, one for backup.
While you're at it, stop by Stone's Echo and look for Milu. Give her a message for Talana that I found a way over the mountains.
Will do.
Are you going with him?
No. After what happened in the cave below, I want to stay here a while. There is much I need to understand. Maybe by the time you get back, I'll have a thing or two I can teach you.
Looking forward to it.
Ooh.
When will you be back?
I'm not sure. But hopefully I'll have one of Gaia's missing components with me.
Be careful out there. Even in Plainsong, we heard how the Tenakth clanlands are suffering from storms, machines, and now Regalla.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
Good hunting, Aloy.
This may be a 3-parter, but it'll be worth it.
The Tenakth clanlands. Somewhere out there's 3 of Gaia's subfunctions. And who knows what else.
Now that doesn't seem fair. Takes up 3. But it looked like it only works with the warrior bow. Goody. In that case, where's that daggone warrior bow? There it is. This is perfect picturing. Oh my gosh! The graphics on this puppy here is about to make me cry. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious.
Take a screenshot, homeboy.
Shoo. Oh, I wish I would. Oh my goodness gracious. I could probably do better than that.
Or can you do that on PS? Emoji grin.
Oh, jeez. I'm probably gonna have to do that on PS. No, better yet. Better yet, bump it. I wanna screenshot this. It may not be much, but it's something to me. I know you enjoyed that view, James. Admit it. I know you enjoyed that view. It's low of a quality that I had to put, though. Oh,
on
man.
Xbox is so simple. Emoji grin.
Yeah, on Xbox it's simple, but PlayStation, yeah, it's complicated. Okay, I can understand that. But daggone, dude. But however, I think I would want to backtrack for real, just to explore. But I guess we'll have to do this like one at a time. I am the warrior, infiltrator, and soon to be the survivor. Well, alright. For now... Dang, there's no save point or nothing. Alright, so I guess I'll explore further to find this here campsite. Oh my gosh, this looks gorgeous. No, better yet, I think I'll do that in style. Hold up. Instead of just climbing down, how's about I do this? Cowabunga! Yeah. Now that's kind of cool there, buddy. Hey, that's cool, buddy.
Let me take a look at you, stranger.
You let me take a...
Oh God. Just torture me even more.
What? I can't help it. Come on, James. I can't help it.
You're the outlander who stood against Regalla and her rebels.
Oh,
LOL.
it means we're good here.
Don't worry. I'm not here to drink your blood, or whatever you Easterners think we do. The slaughter at the embassy wasn't your fight, yet you stood by the Martians. As far as I'm concerned, you're no enemy of the Tenakth. but you are going to need help if you plan on surviving the Clanlands. I hear and see many things as a scout. I could share them with you, aid you on your journey.
I'd be grateful.
Well then, there's a tall neck south of here that's been acting twitchy. Something's wrong with it, but I'm not sure what. Might be smart to stay alert if you run into it.
Good to know. Whatever's wrong with that tall neck,
If you walk by, you'll miss out on a good
it'll
trade.
give me useful data on the surrounding area. I should check it out.
EHH.
North Sentinel. North Sentinel. Accomplished sharpshooter. Well, I could or would get that. And then there's that. I think I'll get it. Just because.
Today is Taco Tuesday. However, it may be nachos for me. Emoji smacking lips.
James about to lay the smackdown. I know that's right. James is about to lay the smackdown on them nachos. Ah, snapper doodles. I'd say
Forbidden West looks really good to play, and I would definitely play it if I had PlayStation.
Yo, you ain't lying, buddy. So far, what this game is turning into, I'm enjoying a lot of it. I mean, wow.
Stay alert, soldier.
And she calls me a soldier. I like that. I definitely like that. Hold on. Ah, what am I doing? Godly.
It would be a hard pass for me if they brought it to Xbox.
Huh? See, why do I know you was gonna say that, James? Why do I know you was gonna say that? Prototype spike through. You know what? I think I'll put it right beside that. And what is it that I just took out?
So it is where it belongs. On PS.
Wow. There we go. Now, you know what? I think I would want to rearrange this inventory wheel. My gosh. For the life of me. Oh boy, oh boy. Or but maybe I'll keep it that way for now until I can figure out what the heck to do.
You can trust a Tanakh when it comes to commerce.
Well, at least I got the warrior bow in a good order.
So what if he plays Gay Station? Emoji happy tears.
I'm sorry, did you just say Gay Station? What the heck? Really, Demeanor? You're gonna call PlayStation Gay Station? What's wrong with you, man? Perhaps I should set an appointment with you at with the doctor so that I can see what's wrong. The heck is that? Fire bristleneck. Fire bristleneck.
Shut the machine down quick with shock ammo.
Yeah, if I ever have freaking shock ammo. Alright, looks like this path is going to be quite treacherous. So with that said, I may just going to have to save this adventure for tomorrow.
Don't get me wrong. Xbox is in need of some games. However, through my starvation, I would pass on this one.
I suppose so.
No nonsense, just trade.
Alright guys, for now, that's going to be it for Horizon Forbidden West, and we have discovered a lot in that facility that we just came from. So I will be doing a title change as soon as this is done. And as for Destiny 2, I fear that I may gonna eat soon, so I may just as well, after I eat, I'm going to get a little bit of a nap, because I have a feeling that my clan leader is going to invite me to that raid again, and then that's probably going to complete part 2 of last night's raid. So I'm going to say, again, 3:30, I will be back online for Destiny 2.
FC and cream of wheat and then a nap.
You know what, James? You know what, James? Go eat your tacos, man. Go eat your tacos. And speaking I was go eat your tacos, James. My friend, you are a class clown. For sure. Demeanor, it's always good to hear from you. James, it's always good to hear from you. Thank you all for watching. Whoever is watching from PlayStation or on YouTube, thank you very much. And again, to remind everybody, today is the last day of my vacation. So, next week is going to be the craziness of... No, not next week. Tomorrow is going to be the craziness of my job.
Oh no.
Yes, that's why I said to keep up to date on Discord, James, so that you might know or be informed of it at least before you go to work.
Well, you had 2 weeks.
Yeah, I had 2 weeks, so that's pretty much fair. I had enough 2-week relaxing, peaceful time to not only see.
Longer than me.
Yeah, 2 weeks is what I needed.
Alright man, good luck with everything and I'll be watching you always.
Man, yeah. And to you, my good buddy, and to you. And James, going back to you, I needed those 2 weeks. My boss, receiving manager, almost, pretty much who else knows is what's going to take me off the next day. I will probably crack like an egg, which is why I need 2 weeks to recharge my batteries. So, I did, or should I say have, enjoyed the best 2 weeks I've ever had streaming and spending time with...
You didn't need another one.
Yeah.
They would have had to Vaseline the door to get you out of the room because of the Uncle Belly.
Yeah, but only this time I don't have an Uncle Belly. There's a reason why I like taking long walks. To prevent myself from getting Uncle Bellies. That's how I was able to keep myself in shape. Even one of my front-end managers say that I was in tip-top shape because of the walk that I did, because of the jogging that I did. That's how I was able to keep the uncle weight off, at least, at least until last year, when I got so lazy, I came in with a fat belly, and then that's how I got the nickname Uncle.
She was trying to get your number. LOL.
Now, how did you know it was a she, James? You been spying on me, man? How'd you know it was a she? Because that's who one of the front end managers was saying that I kept myself in shape. So this was like, what is it, 2022? This was 2020 when she told me that that I was in tip-top shape. Why? Because I did a lot of walking, I did a lot of jogging. That's how you're able to keep the weight off. That's how you was able to keep the stress off. That's how you are able to keep yourself active. Being active can most definitely be important than to be cooped up in the house, to be, I hate to say it, than to be playing video games all day. But then again, my hobby, oh shoot. Mama X1 just called me. Hold on.
John. Lunch is ready.
Yeah, James, lunch is ready, so that's where I need to go. I'm not going to say my whole outro for right now due to some time-consuming stuff, but at 3:30 p.m. I will be back on for Destiny 2. I look forward to that. I look forward to seeing y'all for the last time, possibly, before I start back to work, and then my stream time is going to be back to normal to 2:30 p.m. Eastern.
Check you later.
Alright. See you, James. Demeanor, see you later. This is JayDaNext1 telling you to keep it locked right here on YouTube. And I will see you on the battlefield later on with Destiny 2. Have a blessed day. Hope to see you in 3:30.